Have you ever wondered how much time you really have left? Not in a fearful way, but honestly, curiously. Once you pass 70, every year becomes more valuable. Every walk, every hug, every breath feels more like a gift. And the truth is, your body is already whispering clues. Some men in their 70s still wake up sharp, strong, full of purpose. Others feel like they're slowly fading, tired, foggy, fragile. Why such a difference? Well, it doesn't come down to luck or expensive doctors. It's in the signs, small signals in how you move, sleep, eat, even how you shake someone's hand. In this video, I'll walk you through 7 key signs that doctors and researchers now believe can predict how long you'll live after 70, and how well. Stay with me, because the last one may be the most important one of all. Now let's begin with something so ordinary, you probably haven't even realized how powerful it is. Know how. Mom, Diti one. Walking speed, the hidden signal of lifespan. Meet Thomas. He's 74 and lives in Charleston, South Carolina. Every morning you'll find him walking the trail behind his house. A steady, purposeful pace, eyes focused ahead, breathing in the day. Then there's Ray, also 74. Lives just a few blocks over. He used to be active, but now he shuffles slowly to the mailbox. He tires quickly, avoids stairs, and holds the handrail with both hands. What separates them? Just walking speed? Actually, yes. Studies from Harvard and the Mayo Clinic show that after age 70, your walking pace is one of the strongest indicators of longevity. Faster walkers tend to live longer. Why? Because walking engages nearly every system in your body: your heart, lungs, muscles, balance, even your brain. When your pace slows significantly, it's often not just aging, it's a warning. It might mean muscle loss, poor circulation, or early signs of neurological decline. But here's the good news: it's changeable. Start small. Take daily walks. Swing your arms. Time yourself crossing the street. Walk with someone younger and keep up with them. Because the way you move through the world now might just reflect how long you'll keep walking through it. No. 2. Grip strength. What your hands say about your health. Let me tell you about Harold. He's 77, lives in Des Moines, and never misses his Tuesday morning coffee with his grandson. Last week, they shook hands, and his grandson smiled. "Grandpa, you've still got a grip like a vice." And that simple compliment, it meant more than you think. Because grip strength, the firmness of your handshake, the ease with which you open a jar or carry groceries, is one of the clearest signals of your body's overall vitality. In fact, researchers at Johns Hopkins found that men over 70 with strong grip strength live longer, recover faster, and stay more independent. Why? Because your hands reflect more than just strength. They reflect circulation, nerve health, and total muscle mass. Now take Arthur. He's the same age as Harold, but lately he's been dropping things, struggling with buttons. That firm handshake has softened. He thought, it's just age. But in reality, it was the early warning sign of muscle loss and frailty, things that increase the risk of falls, fractures, and dependence. So here's what you can do. Try squeezing a tennis ball 10 times per hand daily. Use light dumbbells or hand grippers during TV time. Open tough lids instead of handing them off, because what your hands hold on to today may be the very thing that helps you hold on to life tomorrow. No. 3. One-leg balance, a surprising predictor of longevity. Picture this. You're standing in your living room. You lift one foot off the ground. Can you hold it for 10 seconds without grabbing a chair, wall, or shifting side to side? Seems simple, right? But balance, especially the ability to stand on one leg, is one of the most accurate predictors of how long you'll live after 70. Take Paul and Gerald, both 6'6". Paul takes the stairs, does light yoga, and still mows his lawn. If you ask him to stand on one foot, No problem. Gerald, not so much. He wobbles, flails, and needs to steady himself just to put on a sock. It's not about pride. It's about signals. Good balance means your legs are strong. Your brain is sharp. Your inner ear, nerves, and muscles are working together. Poor balance, on the other hand, means something deeper might be off, and it increases your risk of falls, fractures, and even cognitive decline. Here's the good news. Balance can be trained. Stand on one leg while brushing your teeth. Walk heel to toe across the room. Try Tai Chi or light chair yoga for coordination and strength. You don't have to be a gymnast, just stable, because when you can stand strong on your own, you're far more likely to stay standing for years to come. No. 4. Your sleep tells a story. Sleep isn't just rest, it's repair. It's the time when your body heals, your brain clears out toxins, and your heart resets for another day. After 70, how well you sleep becomes one of the clearest reflections of how well you'll age. Let me tell you about Dan and Leonard. Both 75, both retired. Dan sticks to a schedule. Lights out at 10, up at 6, no TV in bed. He wakes refreshed, alert, and ready for the day. Leonard, on the other hand, struggles. He tosses and turns, gets up 3-4 times a night, wakes groggy, takes naps during the day, but never feels rested. And over time, that poor sleep, it starts showing up. His memory falters. Blood pressure rises. He feels anxious for no clear reason. Sleep researchers at Stanford call this the nighttime mirror, because your sleep reflects everything from stress and diet to early signs of disease. So how do you fix it? Go to bed and wake up at the same time, even on weekends. Get 10 to 15 minutes of natural sunlight each morning. Avoid heavy meals and screens in the evening. And if you're waking up gasping or choking, talk to your doctor about sleep apnea. You don't need perfect sleep, just restorative sleep. Because how you sleep tonight determines how strong your heart, your brain, and your body will be tomorrow. No. 5. When eating becomes a clue. For most of your life, food was about energy, enjoyment, and gathering with others. But after 70, how you eat, and whether you're even interested in eating, can quietly reveal how your body's really doing. Let's talk about Bill and Raymond. Both 74, Bill still enjoys his meals. He prepares simple dishes, grilled salmon, steamed vegetables, a little fruit for dessert. He eats slowly, chews well, and maintains a healthy weight. Raymond, though, has changed. He skips breakfast, leaves dinner half-eaten, relies more on processed snacks and sugary drinks, not out of laziness but because his appetite has vanished. That drop in appetite, it's not just getting older. It can signal digestive issues, hormonal imbalances, or even early cognitive decline. And when you stop eating enough, your body starts pulling energy from where it can, often your muscles. That leads to weakness, fatigue, and vulnerability to illness. Here's what to look for: unintended weight loss, feeling full after just a few bites, apathy toward cooking or food prep. And here's what you can do. Focus on small, nutrient-dense meals. Add healthy fats like olive oil, nuts, and avocado. Eat with others. Conversation boosts appetite. Stay hydrated. Sometimes thirst hides as hunger. Because food at this age isn't just about filling your belly. It's about fueling your strength, preserving your independence, and giving your body the tools it needs to keep going. No. 6. Stress resilience. The inner defense that adds years. We all carry stress. Bills, health concerns, family tensions, but how your body responds to that stress after 70 may be one of the biggest clues to how long you'll live. Let's look at Robert and Eli. Both 76. Robert still has his challenges. His car broke down last month. His grandson is going through a rough patch. But Robert, he takes deep breaths, talks things through, goes for walks. He knows what he can control and what he can't. Eli, on the other hand, internalizes everything. He lies awake at night, snaps at people he loves, worries endlessly about things far beyond his reach, and it's taking a toll. His blood pressure is up, his immune system is weakening. He's more irritable, more tired, and more forgetful. Here's what science shows. Chronic stress triggers inflammation, which damages cells, accelerates aging, and increases your risk for everything from heart disease to dementia. But here's the part no one tells you. You can train your body to be more resilient. Try deep breathing. Inhale, 4 seconds. Exhale. Spend time in nature. Even 15 minutes helps. Journal your worries to get them out of your head. Laugh, really laugh, as often as you can. Talk to someone, friend, therapist, pastor. Stress is part of life, but suffering from it isn't mandatory. The stronger your emotional core, the stronger your physical body becomes. And that strength may just help you live longer and live better. No. 7. Your social life is a lifeline. You might not think that your relationships, the people you talk to, laugh with, share meals or memories with, could actually affect how long you live, but they do. In fact, more than you may realize. Take George and Howard, both 78. George still calls his daughter every morning. He meets old Navy buddies at the diner twice a week. He volunteers at the local library and plays cards with neighbors. Howard, not so much. After his wife passed, he slowly stopped reaching out. He says he's fine, but days go by without a single meaningful conversation. And over time, that silence becomes heavy. His mood dips, his memory gets fuzzier, even his immune system weakens, because loneliness isn't just emotional, it's physical. Studies from institutions like Harvard and the NIH show that isolation increases the risk of heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and even early death. But the good news, you don't need to be surrounded by a crowd. Even 1 or 2 genuine connections, the kind where someone truly sees you, can make all the difference. Here's what helps. Call someone once a day, even just to say hello. Join a walking group, church circle, or senior center. Write letters or emails to reconnect with old friends. Talk to your neighbors, not just wave. Because human connection is medicine. And the more you surround yourself with warmth and purpose, the more likely you are to live a longer, richer, and more joyful life. 8. Final reflections. You're more in control than you think. So, now you know. 7 signs, subtle but powerful, that can help you understand how well you're aging and how long you might keep thriving. Let's recap them quickly. Your walking speed. It reveals how strong and active you still are. Your grip strength. A window into your muscle health and independence. Your balance. The unsung hero of longevity. Your sleep. The silent repair system your body relies on. Your appetite. A mirror of what's working or not inside your stress response. The difference between tension and resilience. And your social life. The heartbeat of your emotional and physical wellness. Now, here's the most important part. These signs aren't final verdicts. They're invitations. Invitations to act, to adjust, to grow. Because your future, it's not carved in stone. Your daily habits, even tiny ones, can shift the arc of your next 10, 15, even 20 years. So let me ask you, which of these 7 signs did you recognize in yourself? Which one will you work on this week? Drop your answer in the comments. I'd truly love to hear it. And if this video gave you a moment of clarity or encouragement, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another message like this. Thank you for being here. Thank you for caring about your life. And remember, no matter your age, your next chapter is still being written.